Hello everyone! Welcome back to my studio, Warsaw, Poland, to my humble YouTube channel. My name is Paul. Good to see you again, and good to learn that Waves has just released L4 Ultramaximizer. And the hype is huge because this is supposed to be a continuation of a legendary L2 Maximizer. This algorithm has really started, or maybe even ended, the loudness war. It was the end game for the loudness war. It was the first really efficient, really popular loudness maximization tool in digital domain. And now L4 is out, and believe me, the hype is strong. But is it really worth the hype? That's the question we're gonna ask today. Of course, if you think this channel is a cool place, if you like my studio and my videos, as always, you can consider subscribing, somewhere here down in the corner, getting notified, liking this vid, commenting on it down below so that I know what's your favorite maximizer or limiter, and will you go for this L4 thing? Let's go. All right, the session is up. Let's take a look at Waves' website first. $49.99, discounted from $99. This is what Waves all about. Endless discounts with no real prices, let me even see. I did a video about least friendly companies in terms of pricing the products. You're gonna find this video here. Actually, Waves is still the king of unfair, unclear pricing policies. And L4 Ultramaximizer, what music needs now. Also, Waves seems to be masters of marketing, that's for sure. Buy two, get two free. Save. Clerics LB, regular price. No way, but the rest is save. Yeah, of course. So, $49 save, 50%. It's gonna remain here and probably is gonna get cheaper in the future as well. What music needs now, whatever it means, well, looks a bit like Pro L2, a bit like Smart Limit. It looks like every contemporary limiter maximizer. Also limiter maximizer, there's no need to separate these two nowadays. Just limiting, maximizing is usually the same plugin. Adding gain and then setting the ceiling simply, that's it. As I told you, it's supposed to be a continuation of a legendary L2. And maybe a word about L2, the history. It's launched 2001. It's a continuation of L1. And it was really groundbreaking back then. It really was. Yes, it was a game changer. One of few real game changers. And it made the loudness war possible to an extent not possible before. Yes, it looked like this. Threshold, ceiling, release, also ARC, automatic release control, dithering, shaping, quantizing. And if we Google loudness war history, and here we got Wikipedia, loudness race, loudness war history, 90s, 80s, 2000s, and will they, yes. In 94, digital Blackwell limiter was with look ahead Valve's L1. Yeah, they don't mention L2, but L2 was even greater ally in a loudness war than L1. They don't mention it, but L2 was the peak of the loudness war. Anyway, this is it from the history, so there is history behind this plugin. Is it a good history? Not sure. It is just history. And for today's test, I took a track that definitely has some space for additional limiting, cutting the peaks, making it a bit more consistent, and we're gonna make it double. Smart Limit is here my favorite limiter right now that I'm using a lot, and L4 Ultra by Waves. The main screen of the plugin is very similar to L2. This is just threshold, ceiling, and the amount of attenuation is displayed here. LUFS metering is here. More algorithms. This is original L2 plus 4 more. Release, no time for release, just ratio for release, no milliseconds. It's good to have milliseconds because in EDM, for example, in any electronic music, tempo-based release is really cool. Clipping also is here. So it's like additional hard clipping of some sort. Upward limiting, so not only cutting the peaks, but adding from below. This is cool. Anyway, let's hear it in work. Just a limiter. Still something quite smooth. That's okay. What about this release and clip? This is much smoother with shorter release. I still wish it will. I had milliseconds here. Anyway, this is original L2 mode. Let's make it 24. Yeah, maybe that much is too much, but let's see different algorithms on these extreme settings. This is clean. This is cool. I like it. Aggressive. This sounds like L1 to me. And safe. So safe is the smoothest, then smooth, then modern, then aggressive. It would be good to scale them, place them in sort of an order from the smoothest one to the most aggressive one. This seems quite random, but let's not complain about the details so much. And I had this screen showing me this. That's it. That would be real life limiting that I would apply to this. And where's the second screen? Delta. So that's what I'm cutting. Gain matching. This is not real gain matching, sorry. Something's broken here. Anyway, maybe... yes, that's the screen. But where are my controls? Here's my threshold. I have to tell you, it's not very visually convenient. Very small numbers, very fine line to grab. I am trying to be quite precise with it. And the visuals here are kind of retro, I would call them retro actually, you know? I mean, is it really so informative? Looks like quite 2000s. Or 2010s maximum. And that's mainly it. OS off, oversampling 16, true peak, dithering. Okay. And combining these two into one screen would be cool. Does it sound good? It sounds kind of okay. Yeah, let's compare it against on some. Actually, let's leave these extreme settings. I know this is not real life scenario, but you know, it's good sometimes to test things on extreme settings to see the real capability of doing something. Of course, you're gonna do less in real life scenario, but when you push it hard, you're gonna actually see the quality of the algorithm better. So, same track with maximizing it like this, maximum attack, auto release, which is also supposed to be like the smoothest. This is smooth, but you know what, let's leave this extreme scenario because it's not a real life scenario. And my shortest review would be, it sounds okay. Maybe we should also test it out on some different algorithms, like with this real life scenario of this kind. And yeah, again, release would be cool to have it in milliseconds. Clipping ratio is sort of okay. True peak, oversampling, like all the modern stuff that's there for every contemporary maximizer limiter. Maybe let's try to switch between algorithms. Actually, this modern, which is a default one, is already quite aggressive. It's not neutral at all. I can hear it distorting here still a bit on the smooth. Let's see how it goes with smart limit. I like how smart limit sounds better, but maybe no, release is maximum clipping. Oh. No, the kick is distorting. So the only real way to not to add any sort of distortion or saturation is to go for safe. Okay, you know, it's not bad, doesn't sound bad. Probably my go-to would not be this modern. It's very aggressive. Smooth is still audible. Aggressive is too aggressive. Original L2 is outdated. There are better ones right now. And safe seems like the real usable here. Does it sound okay? Yes, it does sound okay. Is it a wonder that your music needs now? Not really. No breakthrough, no game-changing, blah, 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 whatsoever. Marketing, marketing, marketing. The visual part of the screen, no. And that's it. Let's sum the things up. What do I think about this? I mean, this algorithm seems okay, seems improved, seems to work. But there are so many limiters, maximizers that just work and sound good and smooth that I really see no special value other than marketing here. And this is Wave's specialty, I'm afraid, still. Marketing. Very aggressive, very loud. Marketing. I'm not saying they did not do the job, but is it anything special? Is it any kind of a breakthrough whatsoever? No, it's not. Also, the GUI, the user experience, some stuff about clicking between two screens, the colors, yeah, it's just very, very so-so, and it's not too modern and not too clean looking, so to say. So, is it worth the hype? I'm somehow sorry to say it's not. It's okay. Don't get me wrong, if you want to use it, it's perfectly fine. But in the world of plethora of great maximizers and limiters, it's just another one. That's it for today. Hope to hear from you down below in the comment section and in the next vid that's coming very soon. Take care. Bye.